In the sprawling, muddy trenches of World War I, amidst the roar of artillery and the constant shadow of death, an unlikely hero emerged. He wasn't a soldier in the traditional sense, but his bravery, loyalty, and heart were second to none. This is the incredible true story of Sergeant Stubby, the most decorated war dog in American history. Our story begins in 1917 on the campus of Yale University. A young soldier, Private J. Robert Conroy, found a stray brindle bull terrier mix with a short, stubby tail. He named him Stubby. The little dog quickly won the hearts of the 102nd Infantry Regiment. When it was time for the regiment to ship out to France, Conroy couldn't bear to leave his new friend behind. He smuggled Stubby aboard the troop transport, hiding him in his overcoat. Stubby's charm worked its magic again. When the commanding officer discovered the stowaway, Stubby greeted him with a salute, a trick he'd been taught, and was allowed to stay as the official mascot. But Stubby was destined to be more than just a mascot. Once on the front lines in France, his true abilities began to shine. His keen senses were a godsend. He could hear the whine of incoming artillery shells long before the soldiers could, barking to warn them to take cover. He learned to locate wounded soldiers on the battlefield, his barks guiding medics to men lost in the chaos of no man's land. He even single-handedly captured a German spy. The spy, trying to map Allied trenches, was startled by Stubby. The little dog chased him down, biting and holding him until American soldiers arrived. For this act of valor, his commanding officer promoted him to the rank of sergeant, making him the first dog to be given a rank in the US Armed Forces. Life in the trenches was brutal, and Stubby faced the same dangers as his human comrades. He was injured in a gas attack, which left him with a temporary sensitivity to gas. This near tragedy turned into another life-saving asset. Afterward, Stubby could smell even the faintest trace of gas and would run through the trenches barking and nipping at soldiers to wake them up and warn them to put on their gas masks, saving countless lives during surprise attacks. He was also wounded by a grenade, with shrapnel hitting his chest and leg. He was sent to a Red Cross hospital to recover, and true to form, he spent his recovery time boosting the morale of other wounded soldiers. Over the course of 18 months, Sergeant Stubby participated in 17 battles. He was a constant source of comfort and courage for the men of the 102nd Infantry. He wasn't just a dog, he was a brother-in-arms, a furry little soldier who faced the horrors of war with unwavering loyalty. He reminded them of the homes they had left behind and the simple goodness that still existed in a world torn apart by conflict. He was a symbol of hope in the darkest of times. When the war finally ended, Sergeant Stubby returned home a national hero. He was awarded numerous medals for his bravery, including a medal from the Humane Education Society, which was presented by General John J. Pershing, the commander of the American Expeditionary Forces. Stubby wore his medals proudly on a custom-made chamois coat, a testament to his incredible service. After his military career, Stubby followed his owner, Robert Conroy, to Georgetown University. He became the official mascot of the Georgetown Hoyas football team, delighting crowds at halftime by nudging the ball around the field. He lived out the rest of his days in peace and comfort, a far cry from the battlefields of France. He passed away in his sleep in 1926, held in Conroy's arms. Sergeant Stubby's story is more than just a tale of a remarkable animal. It's a story about the powerful bond between humans and animals, about courage in the face of adversity, and about how even the smallest among us can have the biggest heart. His legacy is preserved at the Smithsonian Institution, where his mounted remains and his medal-adorned coat are on display, reminding us of the little stray dog who went to war and became a legend. He wasn't just a good boy, he was one of the bravest soldiers to ever serve. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If you were moved by Stubby's story, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tales of unsung heroes. Let us know in the comments what you found most inspiring about Sergeant Stubby's life. Until next time, stay curious.